Earlier this month, astronomers made a fascinating discovery that has quickly captured the curiosity of both the scientific community and the general public. A mysterious object with clear interstellar origins, designated 3I/Atlas, currently hurtling toward the inner region of our solar system at extreme speeds. Its arrival is remarkable because it represents only the third confirmed interstellar object ever detected passing through our cosmic neighborhood, following in the footsteps of the enigmatic Oumuamua in 2017 and Comet 2I/Borisov in 2019. Each new foreign visitor provides an incredibly rare opportunity to study the nature of objects formed around other stars. And 3I/Atlas is already generating a wave of speculation, excitement, and scientific investigation. As astronomers around the world race to observe the object with powerful telescopes before it slips away into the darkness of space once again, a number of intriguing theories have emerged regarding its composition, trajectory, and origin. The mainstream scientific consensus leans toward classifying it as either a comet or an asteroid, common types of debris found drifting throughout stellar systems. However, because of its unusual speed, possible non-gravitational behavior, and the rarity of interstellar visitors, some researchers are open to considering a wider variety of explanations. Among the voices contributing to this ongoing discussion is Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, a well-known figure in the field of extraterrestrial research. Loeb has gained attention in recent years for his unconventional but thought-provoking arguments that certain anomalous objects in space might represent alien technological artifacts, rather than merely natural phenomena. In a yet-to-be peer-reviewed paper, Loeb explored the possibility, admittedly far outside the mainstream, that 3I/Atlas could potentially be a piece of alien technology sent by an intelligent extraterrestrial civilization. His analysis points to what he interprets as unusual characteristics in the object's trajectory, including what he describes as possible braking behavior that might indicate the object was attempting to slow down to better observe Earth or Jupiter as it passed through our solar system. Loeb was careful to emphasize that such speculation does not imply a conclusion. He acknowledged openly that 3I/Atlas may well turn out to be a typical comet or a chunk of ancient rocky material that has been traveling between stars for eons. Still, he argues that exploring these more exotic hypotheses is valuable for the sake of scientific curiosity and rigorous inquiry. The orbital path of 3I/Atlas has some very unlikely combination of characteristics, which could quite easily have been simple coincidence, as extremely strange as it ostensibly appears, Loeb wrote in the paper. His wording reflects the delicate balance he attempts to maintain, recognizing the ordinary explanation while also allowing space for more speculative thinking. Loeb, who previously authored an entire book suggesting that Oumuamua might have been an alien probe or a defunct piece of extraterrestrial equipment, remains consistent in his belief that humanity should not dismiss extraordinary possibilities simply because they feel unfamiliar. Despite his reputation for bold speculation, Loeb and his colleagues stopped far short of declaring 3I/Atlas an alien artifact. In fact, they were explicit that their paper was intended primarily as a pedagogical exercise, something meant to teach or provoke thoughtful discussion rather than to assert a groundbreaking discovery. The authors ultimately state that the most likely explanation remains that 3I/Atlas is a natural interstellar object, probably a comet that has spent countless millions of years drifting through the vast emptiness between stars before finally crossing paths with our solar system. Even so, they argue that scientific progress depends on considering outlier hypotheses and testing them with real observational evidence. Meanwhile, other scientists have entered the discussion, offering perspectives that range from cautious curiosity to firm skepticism. Sarah Webb, a lecturer at the Swinburne University of Technology, shared her thoughts in an article for The Conversation, where she acknowledged that although the idea of alien spacecraft roaming the galaxy might seem unusual, it isn't an entirely unreasonable concept within the broader scope of cosmic possibility. Humans themselves have already launched interstellar probes, such as Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, both of which have officially exited the boundaries of the solar system. Pioneer 10 and 11 are also on escape trajectories, drifting silently into the interstellar void long after their missions ended. Webb argues that if humanity, still a technologically young species by cosmic standards, has managed to send robotic emissaries beyond the solar system, then it is plausible that far older and more advanced civilizations, if they exist, might have done the same. So it's not a stretch to think that alien civilizations, if they exist, would have launched their own galactic explorers, Webb wrote, suggesting that scientific imagination should leave room for these possibilities without immediately jumping to conclusions. However, acknowledging the possibility of alien technology is very different from proving it. Determining whether 3I/Atlas is an extraterrestrial probe is far more complex than simply observing its path across the sky. Webb explains that scientists would begin their investigation by inspecting the object for a tail, a distinguishing feature of comets formed when their icy materials heat up and release gas. If a tail is present, the natural explanation becomes far more likely. In addition to this, astronomers could look for signs of electrostatic discharge caused by sunlight striking a metallic or artificial surface, or scan for unusual radio emissions that could suggest some form of communication or internal electronic activity. Advanced instruments might also detect non-natural reflectivity, heat signatures, or anomalous acceleration patterns that do not align with gravitational expectations. But even with modern telescopes and sophisticated data-gathering methods, such evidence is extremely difficult to obtain. Interstellar objects typically pass through the solar system very quickly, and they often remain small, dim, and difficult to observe in detail. For now, astronomers have found no conclusive indications that 3I/Atlas is anything other than a natural visitor from the far reaches of another star system. Its extreme speed, while impressive, is consistent with the gravitational dynamics of objects traveling through interstellar space for millions or even billions of years. Its behavior, though intriguing, does not yet reveal anything that cannot be explained by known physics. Webb and other scientists ultimately agree with Loeb that the most realistic interpretation is that 3I/Atlas is an unusually fast, ancient, and icy traveler, a comet that formed around a distant star and was later ejected through gravitational interactions. Over cosmic timescales, such objects drift aimlessly until chance brings them near another star system. In this case, that star system happens to be our own. Still, Webb emphasizes that the significance of 3I/Atlas extends beyond the mystery of what it is made of. The true value lies in the opportunity it presents for refining the way humanity searches for, studies, and interprets rare cosmic phenomena. Each interstellar object that enters our region of space acts as a natural experiment, testing our observational tools and challenging our theories about planet formation, stellar dynamics, and the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe. Whether or not 3I/Atlas carries any secrets related to alien intelligence, it undoubtedly contributes to our growing understanding of how common such travelers may be and what they can teach us. In her concluding remarks, Webb suggests that while the dream of uncovering an alien probe is captivating, science must proceed with caution and evidence-based reasoning. For now, the most logical conclusion is that 3I/Atlas is simply a fast, old, and icy wanderer from a distant star system, a relic of cosmic history passing close enough for us to catch only a brief glimpse before it disappears again into interstellar space. But its presence also underscores a deeper truth. The universe is vast, full of mysteries, and still waiting to reveal wonders that challenge our imagination. As humanity continues to develop advanced telescopes, more sensitive instruments, and innovative survey techniques, our ability to detect and analyze interstellar objects will only improve. Each discovery, natural or artificial, brings us one step closer to answering timeless questions about our place in the cosmos. 3I/Atlas may not be an alien probe, but it serves as a powerful reminder that the universe is always offering us new opportunities to learn, to explore, and to question what might be possible beyond the boundaries of our own world.